the biggest win of his career, the king of the mountain, and a life-changing win for Brodie Kostecki and this young man, Todd Hazelwood.
Have you come down from the clouds yet?
No, Neil, I think I'm in the clouds somewhere at the moment. It's still pretty surreal and it's starting to sink in a little bit, but still can't wipe the smile off my face.
What was the reaction from friends, family and everybody in your circle?
Oh, it's just been overwhelming, to be fair. Just been inundated with support, but I guess it's really cool looking back at it now, how much it means to so many people. They're all so heavily invested in what I do. So hearing the story, hearing them watch the race, having tears in their eye for those last 10 laps, it's really cool to be able to share that moment with those people, and I guess in some ways also repay them back with an awesome result after so many years of dedication and support.
I know you pretty well, and I was watching very closely those images in the dying laps. I could see it in your eyes. You were daring to consider it, but it was not an easy beat, was it?
No, and it was almost trying to ignore the fact that we could do it, I guess. You never want to count your chickens till they hatch in this game, and just trying to ignore the knowing that we're on for something so special. And I guess when all the emotion come out of me, when Brodie finally got to that last corner and actually crossed the line, it was like, finally all of it just come out of me all at once. It was almost to the point where I felt like I was going to pass out when Rihanna came to me with the microphone for an interview. It was an unbelievable amount of emotion that went through the body, and I've never experienced anything like it in my life. Unbelievable. I think I'm hallucinating. Woo! Bathurst winners!
195th supercar start for you. So you've had lots of experiences. On the scale, where do you rate that? Because from the outside looking in, that looked to me like your finest drive. Is that a fair comment?
Yeah, no, thanks, Neil. It was, for me, it was a satisfying day and a satisfying weekend. I felt like we just executed the whole weekend perfectly, and I think we saw a reflection of that during the race on Sunday. I knew exactly what I was capable of. I knew I could go up against either Jamie or Feeney behind the wheel. I knew I'd be able to match their pace. So for me, having to take that confidence into the race was a big thing for me, because leading the great race, there's a high level of pressure that comes along with that. So to put myself in that position, felt like I executed my job well, and to hand it over to Brodie, leading the race with roughly a 12-13 second lead was a really, really sweet feeling, and couldn't be happier.
So was it your finest drive?
Oh, by far.
Brodie's back to the peak of his powers. How much did you glean from him working alongside him for that entire week?
I know Brodie pretty well, back from my younger years in 2017 Super 2, and I know when he gets that confidence on his side that he's a tough man to beat, because he goes into a whole new level, I guess. I knew he was certainly capable. We knew the car was fast last year, and that combination with George Cummins and Brodie, they complement each other really well. So it was really cool to be able to witness that and see how they work, and it gives me confidence too, knowing that I could just jump in that car and I guess enjoy the fruits of their hard work. So really cool.
You, above many others that I know, have battled so long and hard in the back room to bring your motor racing together, literally door knocking for money and finding that grassroots support. It's a real tribute to your determination to get somewhere and be somebody in this sport. You've worked hard for it.
Thanks, Neil. It's like anything in life, you don't get anywhere without working hard for it, and that was something that my dad in particular really pushed on me. He said, son, if you want something, you can make it happen. You just got to work hard for it. So it's been a long journey over this 20-year period, and I guess the reality of knowing that motorsport's expensive and you need to have money if you want to progress in the sport, that was, I guess, brought on to me at a very young age. Probably when I was sort of 11, 12 years old, we started fundraising. I was selling Freddo frogs at school. Then the fundraising started with the sausage sizzles that we're well renowned for. So we started doing 2 to 3 fundraiser barbecues a week, selling go-kart tyres, scabbing them out the bin. I remember raiding Scott McLaughlin's pit area once because he had bent axles and stuff, and we took them home, straightened them, sold them and all that sort of stuff. So there's so many weird, quirky things that we've done over the years, and I guess just lived and breathed the dream that knowing if I could somehow get there, I'll be able to make it happen. So for me now, to finally tick that box as a supercar race winner, a Bathurst 1000 winner, I feel like for me I've finally legitimised myself as a driver and what I wanted to achieve in the sport, and couldn't be happier.
So can you now parlay that into something for 2025? What have you got in store for us?
Yeah, 2025, I guess I'm still trying to get over the hangover of Bathurst, to be honest. It's a little bit fuzzy up there at the moment, but yeah, certainly got some cool opportunities. So yeah, certainly watch this space, but I'll certainly be racing. I'll be co-driving next year, I can share that much. And just want to go out and enjoy my racing like I have this year, and hey, try and back up the opportunity to try and win that Peterborough Trophy again.
It was a beautiful drive. Congratulations. There was a lot of warmth throughout the industry and with fans all around Australia for you and Brodie. Congratulations. It was a brilliant job. Absolutely deserved it.
Thank you very much, Neil.
Well
Cheers.
done.
Thanks.